Hello.
All right, tell me about frog fractions.
I have no idea. All I know is that every time somebody tries to describe the game, they're like, we can't describe this game. So, it's probably weird.
I like math. I might be being facetious. Game of the Decade edition. Wow. Game seems a little loud.
Yeah, it is. Let's see. Mixer.
That's better. Hello, Pion and Superman. He wants a treat.
You've been demanding treats from me all week.
He's a dog. Of course.
That should be full at some point.
I mean, my experience, my dog would never get full of treats. Super Timmy.
I don't even know what the control scheme is.
We're doing this in hell? Frog fractions in hell.
What kind of title stream is this? Well, it's Frog Fractions, Game of the Decade. Alright, a good start. Okay. So far, this does not make any sense whatsoever.
What the heck is going on?
Well, I'm defending these apples from the insects, and every time that I lick the insects, I choose an upgrade. Lock on targeting. This eyeball installed auto targeting HUD helps you make a glowy red list of bugs you hate.
Am I supposed to feel uncomfortable? Because that's how this game is making me feel.
Turtle. Upgrade your lily pad to a turtle friend. You can ride him over to grab fruit off to the side. You put that fruit there anyway. Cybernetic brain. Anything your regular frog brain could do, this newfangled cybernetic frog brain can do better.
Zork mids?
Okay.
And what the heck is indignity? What is this? What? I mean, Hey, these aren't fractions anymore. These are decimals.
Yeah. I think we lost the plot here like immediately.
No, I mean, I'm not sure we ever had it.
I have no idea what any of these numbers are supposed to be. So yeah, we have like fruit and zorkos in the top here. But the score currently at 8.56 the E plus 1. Uninstall lock on targeting. Chicks don't dig cyborgs and it makes licking bugs less fun anyway. Get the surgeon to uninstall it. Turtle. Durians. Grade your fruit to durians. They smell awful, so bugs will take longer to eat them. Rub balloons against your tongue before extending it, and nearby bugs will stick glue on another science.
This game's going to get very weird.
Dragon.
Uh-huh.
Upgrade your turtle friend to a dragon friend. You'll love his new dragon shape. I swear that shell is just holding him back. Frog practice teaches.
What? I don't know how to even commentate this. You sure are catching those bugs and typing words. Oh, I just realized you're supposed to catch the fruit. I wonder what are in the presents if you catch one of those. Here we go again. They explode into like farts when you type.
Install warp drive on your flying dragon. Now he'll really take you places.
How much is the warp drive?
25,000 fruit.
What?
Requires warp drive, requires work visa. I guess I have to uninstall the lock-on targeting.
What?
Like a billion.
This game is a troll.
Yes, it is.
I'm calling it now. This game is a mega troll. Could we do that from the beginning?
I think we could only do that after we got the dragon. Because I pressed down.
Oh, we actually have an
I
indignity.
pressed down to underwater.
Well, I guess we can afford the warp drive. 25,000 is nothing for like a billion. Oh god, the game's about to completely change, isn't it?
Glad you could finally make it, Lieutenant Hop. We're dealing with a serious infestation here. Be careful around those asteroids. Don't let them push you around. Wow, I've never seen those bugs shoot at anyone but you. I think they might be racist.
Oh my god. No wonder nobody can describe this.
Yeah, they actually push you around. We said not to do that. There's Bug Mars now. Their own planet. They're gonna regret messing with us.
Thanks, President Lincoln. Thanks, Lieutenant Burger.
Thank you for your cooperation. Mr. Hop, the charges against you are severe.
What?
Entering into our native habitat, Bug Mars, with intent to purloin a delicious space fruit. How do you plead? You're not really dressed for court. I'll be waiting when you get out, I promise. Has anyone ever told you that you look delicious? Not with that glassy-eyed stare. No, these charges carry a minimum sentence of 20 years hard labor. With a special opportunity. How'd you like to become a naturalized citizen of Bug Mars? I've never been to a Bug Mars. I take labor.
How do you feel about Brian?
How do you feel about Brian? You don't have a front pocket. I can see from here you aren't wearing pants. Here, all you need to do is pass a test on the history and culture of this fight. Shall we begin? Our bug flag has 4 bug stripes. What do they represent? Peristalsis, Synodote, bugs, crushing
I actually know what that word
powerful
means.
mandibles protected by his precious space fruit from you goddamn kill. His space fruit.
Oh my god.
A little bit on the nose, isn't it? You can blame Bug Betsy Ross for that one. Next on the series, Bug Jersey Shore. What is Bug Snooki's favorite flavor of ice cream? Vanilla, cookie dough, bug. Good question. Ice cream is unheard of Bug Life because of the climate. I don't really watch TV, Your Honor. nice bug. So wrong and yet so right. Horse score 20 bucks ago. Bug and sheep, Bug Thomas Jefferson wrote the Declaration. But we are blessed with much in it, which is the right. The right to bugs, the right to own sentient space fruit as slaves, the right to refuse to testify against your hive mind in court, the right to parade around the courtroom in only your knickers. How the hell should I know I'm a frog? No right to bugs. As the revered document said, the only right you'll ever need. During the War of Bug 1812, General Stonewall Bug Jackson held off the nefarious frog armada single-handedly. How many mecha frogs did he crush under the wheels of his Mercedes bugs? Enough to reach the ground. We don't know, they had invented counting back then. 420, I swear they counted them twice. That's not just a putt joke. None, he didn't learn to drive stick till after he was we don't know. They hadn't invented counting back then. Do you know what percentage of students did graduate Bug High School in those days? Neither does anyone else. Last question, Mr. Hop. How do you feel about fractions? I was told there would be no math on this exam. I love it. They're an intuitive way to represent a non-integer value. I'm actually leaning slightly towards scientific notation these days. I don't know.
Hey, we got some of that earlier.
I've never really dealt with them. I think my chair is made of bugs. Am I made of bugs? I was told there would be no math on this exam. Right, no math at all. I'm impressed, Mr. Hop. Yours is the first perfect score a fake naturalization program has ever seen. We're going to fire you into the sun, and instead you decide to issue a work visa. You'll just sign here.
Bugs. I feel like everything would have been the right answer.
Everyone loves a novelty signature. Just ask.
Oh boy, read House Pets, everybody. Bartholomew Salience, chitin donor.
Mars fractions are the best fractions.
Oh my god, we're actually back to this? But we're eating bugs. The work visa the bug people on Bug Mars gave us was to eat bugs.
Purchase Murph Time. Insert a $20 bill into your CD-ROM drive. PR department. Work visa installed. You're only in the country on a temporary basis, so you have to give it all while you have the chance.
Can we go under the water again?
This well-trained team of marketers ensure that the public has a correct impression of you. I sure do miss lock on targeting. It was pretty sweet.
Oh my god, we can. Hey, the music changed.
As conceived in 1632 by Portuguese printing press operator André Felipe, boxing was a gentleman's game in which two men would square off and regale each other with stories monotonous for days on end, until one of them fell to the ground from boredom or exhaustion. Over the next few years, the new sport developed a respectable following of a few hundred local socialites.
Oh my god. This is really happening right now. Branches.
It was Felipe's son, André Felipe, who developed what he called the punching strategy in 1637, after seeing a schoolboy strike another in anger, causing him to fall down. When André Felipe challenged the British expatriate Sleepless Bill Bishop to a match, Bishop was the odds-on favorite. You can imagine his surprise when, while he was describing what he had had for breakfast that morning, André walked up and thumped him in the neck, sending him down for the count in the parlance of our time.
I don't need... I didn't need a recreation of the movie Tusk. Frederick, yeah, that's
Marcus
actually
universally
true.
agreed that the boy had violated the spirit of the game. Officials were unable to find any actual rule that punching violated, and were forced to let the victory stand. This upset caused an uproar in the boxing community large enough to spill over into local newspapers, which drew the interest of many outsiders to come see what all the fuss was about. The newcomers were enthralled to engage in these borderline barbaric displays of human strength and skill, and the rest is history. After a few sport school moms, single-minded about safety, added the padded gloves, of course. Today's boxing enthusiasts fantasize about a newcomer that would rock the ring the way Felipe did. Calcification of the modern rule set has essentially locked the punching strategy into place, but it's easy to get caught up in the fantasy. Young scholars with big dreams often enter the ring with their crazy new trick, usually a variant of hypnosis, and though they've achieved the occasional victory, none of the gimmicks have been robust enough to make it to the big time.
Lord of mercy.
The real wonder, though, is that Andre Felipe's original vision of boxing is still around. Gentlemen's boxing clubs can be found in cities all over the world. You can visit one most any day of the week, and see two erudite gentlemen exchanging pleasantries in the ring. Most people only come to watch a few hours of a match, and then leave. But every once in a while you'll find amongst your elders a stout fellow, a die-hard fan, who perhaps witnessed that historic battle between Felipe and Bishop, who for love of the sport must stay to witness the last glorious seconds of wakefulness slip away, only to return to fight again another day.
Okay, that's clearly made with mouth sounds.
Is that it? The rumbling seems to have stopped, and you feel the intense downward pressure let up. After a moment, you calm down enough to start taking in your surroundings for the first time since the seemingly dormant vessel sprang to life. Command module. The walls of this circular room curve to meet at a point that must correspond to the curved nose of the outer hull. Lighting the walls, you see a porthole, a glowing display, and a control deck. Ladder leads aft. If you don't know how to get started, type help and press enter.
This is a text-based adventure game now.
You have to be more specific as to what you want to do with ladder. Finally, remember adventure gamers maximum if it's possible to do. It must be good and wise. You clamber across the ladder. Captain's quarters. This looks like an all-purpose living area. A sleeping pod sits next to a nightstand. The ladder leads to the floor. An oriental rug lies in the center of the aft wall.
Move rug?
The sleeping pod looks like a bed with a lid, but you have to assume it's got some sort of suspended animation functionality. I mean, right? There's a hole on top next to the gauge reading empty. This decorative oriental rug sits in the center of the room. Looking at it more closely, it doesn't quite lay flat on the floor. There's a significant dip.
Uh-huh. What I thought.
Moving the rug, you discover a recessed hatch below it. Your score has gone up by 2/5 of a point.
Hey, we're still going with the fractions, baby.
You have to work it a bit, but after you give the wheel a few spins, the hatch pops up.
Also, we're in Captain's quarters. Not halves, not eighths.
You slip through the hatch. Engine room. Nearly every surface in this room is covered with a sticky pink goop, which seems to be thicker near a gray machine sitting in the corner. A hole in the wall exposes a nest of wires. There is a hatch leading back to the captain's quarters in the floor. Thin coating of sticky pink goop covers every surface of the room. Goop is stuck to the surfaces. Machine consists of a spigot aimed at a flat platform. A handwritten sheet of paper has been hastily taped over the base of the platform.
Oh, well, look, paper.
This is the out-of-order note included in your game package.
Oh my god. I mean, I get you look whole. I don't know.
Peering into the exposed machinery, you see what looks like an empty coffee can that you're guessing doesn't belong there. You twist the can and it eventually comes loose, but you've ripped the insulation off of an adjacent wire in the process, and it begins sparking as it comes in contact with the adjacent strut. You glance down at what you've taken. Huh, it really is a coffee can. Can doesn't have a lid. An empty coffee can.
What are we doing?
This is space. Machines aren't on or off here, that machines just are. Okay.
Okay.
So what do you want me to do with it?
Can you use machine?
It says be more specific.
I guess it did say it was out of order.
Captain's quarters. Get in pod. You can't safely sleep until you're confident you'll return to Bug Mars by the end of the trip.
Huh. Okay, were there any other rooms we could go to? Like besides taking the ladder in the first room?
Yeah. No.
I mean, I guess the only other things I could think of are maybe something with the wires or the platform. I'd have no idea.
Go 4. All of the circular room. Curve to meet at a point that must correspond to the nose of the outer hull. All to see a porthole. Porthole. Through the porthole, you can see a background of stars shifting as the ship gently spins. The constellations are all unfamiliar to you. Look display. Glowing green display shows a map of the galaxy of the destination you don't recognize, mark, and an ETA of about 3,000 years. Looking closer, you see 2 on-screen buttons labeled Route Details and New Destination.
Well, apparently we need to make this go to Bug Mars.
Force a slew of steps such as spiral spinward at Spathy system, far faster than you can fathom. The nav computer dumps you into an interface so obtruse before you even consciously process what's happening, you've hit the back button and are at the main map again.
Okay.
Control deck consists of an array of switches and pair of joysticks. Let's hope you never need to override the ship's autopilot, because these are definitely not frog joysticks.
Oh, in chat, we have turn off life support in this madness. Go into the sun. Please let us die.
Nightstand offers a single drawer which is closed.
Open drawer.
Drawer revealing a thick manual.
Look,
A
manual.
manual for the navigation computer in the command module. After leafing through it, you feel confident you understand how to use the interface well enough to set up a route back to Bug Mountain. Your score has gone up by 2 and 8 points.
Otherwise known as 17 eighths. Alright, look, control deck.
Control deck is array.
So, oh yeah. Oh, was it the display that had the buttons? There you go. Okay.
You definitely plot a course back to Bug Mars. The engines roar and you feel G-forces shift. The ETA reads 57 and 3/5 years. Huh. You run a diagnostic and determine that the vast majority of the time is going to be spent going through Bug Customs. Luckily, you can sleep through most of it.
So what is Customs even going to be doing? Alright, well, let's go sleep, I guess.
Your head has barely touched the pillow when an alarm begins repeating. Perfume chamber empty. You will wake up cranky. You assume it's going to stop eventually, but a couple minutes later it still hasn't. You get up. There's no way you can sleep like that.
Perfume chamber. I mean, I suppose, but now we have to find a way to get the goop off. Because you can't just pick it up.
There's a bare wire in there, sparking as it makes contact with an adjacent strut. Try to pull the wire away from nearby components, but it returns to its natural position, touching the strut. Try to pull the wire away from nearby. Sticker near a gray machine, sitting in the corner, hole in the wall exposes a nest of wires.
Maybe we're still supposed to get some from the machine somehow?
Consists of a spigot and a flat platform.
There's a bucket?
Machine consists of a spigot aimed at a flat platform. You rip the note off, leaving a fluttering piece of electrical tape behind and revealing the control panel.
Hey, there you go. Open panel. Taken. Use panel?
It doesn't like the verb use. Why not? What's wrong with use? Use is a perfectly fine verb.
Yeah, I mean, that's supposed to be like that general vague thing for text adventures.
The control panel is rendered unusable by the sticky pink goop. You see a row of what look like radio preset buttons, all but 2 of which are stuck. There's also a big red lever. None of these are legibly labeled.
Oh, good. Super Timmy, we did read that paper earlier. It just says out of order.
Dispensing mom's specialty, a voice says. Pink goop streams out of the faucet, splashing against a flat platform and getting everywhere. A couple drops land in your mouth, and you recognize the flavor. Bacon milkshake. Atmospheric anomaly detected, a different voice says. A whirring sound ensues, and the bulk of the goop is sucked into invisible vents, leaving just enough gloop floating around to be gross and annoying. Atmosphere purified, the voice says triumphantly. You wrap the tape around the bare wire, insulating it. Your score has gone up by 1 2/3 points.
Okay, but what does that actually do?
Go. I guess that didn't fix it, so...
No, I mean, there's stuff we gotta do with that control panel, I imagine.
Looks like radio preset buttons, all but 2 have waited.
Push?
Press
Yeah.
buttons. The raise button clicks into place and a previously selected button pops up. Local currency, says a robotic voice. Mom's specialty.
No. Huh.
Spitting local currency, the voice says. A thick stream of Zorkmids shoot out of the faucet, bouncing off the flat platform and scatter around the room.
Okay, well, let's find out what Mom's specialty is, I suppose.
Spend a few minutes gathering up the scattered Zorkmids. Your score has gone up by 1/3 of a point. Mom's specialty was the gloop.
Well, that's what we want, right?
What is it? Can? Coffee can. Use can.
Oh, you...
Place the can below the spigot. Push button. Pull lever.
Pull lever.
Dispensing Mom's specialty, the machine says. A thick stream of pink goop streams out, mostly gets everywhere, but the coffee can does end up filled. You grab the can. Vents do their ineffectual thing. Atmosphere purified.
Go sleep.
Bring the can close to the hole, and the hole sucks the pink goop right in. Nearby gauge fills up.
9/2 of a point.
You lie down in the sleeping pod, close the lid, and drift off, secure that 57 and something years you'll return to Bug Mars a wealthy frog. When you wake up, you're clearly not in your sleep pod. You blearily glance around to get your bearings, and you appear to have been sleeping on a heart-shaped bed covered with roses. A voice comes from the next room. Awake already? A wispy human figure in a bathrobe and crown walks in. She bends over and kisses you on the nose, and suddenly you feel your body shifting. Yay, she laughs and claps, and you realize that you've been transmogrified into a human form.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You awake with a start. What a horrible dream. You call your friend Draggy the Flying Dragon. Yo, Draggy says. I just had the worst nightmare. You explain the situation. I'm not sure that a support group for human bug eaters is really going to get much of a following, Draggy ponders. Maybe if we drummed up a little publicity first? I know just a PR agency. 5 minutes later, Draggy shows up at your door, dressed to the nines. He tosses a frog tuxedo at you. Put this on, babe. We're running for president. Yeah. Candidate Hop, let's say you do allegations that you are not a natural-born citizen, that you're under 35, and that you're a frog. Dance Dance Revolution, I guess.
What? No. You're kidding.
I cannot do
I guess you're supposed to get the bar up to the top.
Oh man, the constituency loves it. You're a shoo-in for president.
I cannot believe this is happening. People's brains work in a way to make this crap. Ceiling eater.
Here's your bug coffee, Mr. President. Heavy on the cream.
Bug economy myth. Sunny, bug assets. 20 million Zorkmids. Cost to produce bug porn, 10,000. Zorkmids, megabytes. How much bug porn do you wish to make? We're going to spend every last penny, so 200. Pop-up banner ads.
Why does that sound like Chinese?
I don't know.
We don't have any money left, right?
Zorkmids that require 1.5 million.
Well, we spend it on the important stuff, right?
What price do you wish to charge for a megabyte of bug porn?
A lot.
So let's see.
Impressive wingspan.
Bug porn musician decided to make Bug Hard Bop today. Nobody's quite sure what to make of it. Bug seemed unaware of porn today. Do you want to order the Federal Reserve to print? I guess we'll let your successor worry about the inflation problem.
We're back to this?
Drugging the water supply will pacify delinquent bugs, keeping them off the streets and out of trouble. Not coincidentally, staying home and watching bug porn.
Hey, we've got 2 million Zorkmids.
Padlocks. Adding padlocks to bug porn storage warehouse should cut down on shrinkage considerably. Install lock on targeting. Yes.
Oh, we kind of like shot the load early, didn't we?
You should charge.
Now it's ukulele. Wah, 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 wah,
Shoot
wah.
from prey. Okay. Dry weather makes thirsty bugs. Need 0 megabytes of bug porn at. Okay. Outbreak of frog STDs and bug porn actors is driving up production costs.
That's a lot of assets, though.
I prefer something more residential.
Bug porn sensors are working today. There will be no bug porn available at Bug Retail. The bug porn sensors bought all your bug porn at lunchtime. Okay, that actually makes a profit now.
Okay, cool. That's a lot of assets.
That confident, huh? Meteorology satellites. System satellites help your meteorologists provide more accurate and precise weather forecasts.
All right, so 7 million basically. A lot.
Thanks, but I'm into ladybugs.
Oh my
Made 0
god.
megabytes of bug porn. You sold 0 megabytes. Today's bug porn too hot. The warehouse burned down.
Oh my gosh. Like 80. And a lot.
Relax. Just be yourself.
Juvenile bugs posing as health inspectors gave your product a thumbs up. Everybody wants to see. The dry weather makes thirsty bugs.
Oh, that sounds
They
good.
complain incessantly about your high prices.
Okay, so we need to be better with our prices. It seems like it caps at 12,000 per megabyte.
Bug printing press operators formed a union today. Their rates just went up. Another report: thunderstorms, bug assets. So now it's at 15,000.
15, yeah. It's gotta be more than 15.
Impressive wingspan.
In-house bug porn musician decided to make Bug Arena rock today. Nobody's quite sure what to make of it. Severe thunderstorm hit Mars today. All your bug porn was ruined.
Oh my god. This is so stupid.
Print another 2 million. Padlocks.
Well, can't make too much. gotta be more than 15.
I prefer something more, presidential.
Bug porn sensors bought all your bug porn at lunchtime. Presidential swimming pool. Heated pool provides a familiar wet environment in which the bug president can relax.
What is that one other one that we haven't bought up top? It looks like a box cutter.
Uninstall the targeting again.
Right. Right, so that worked well last time. Let's try something similar.
It's not you. It's my inability to distinguish you from prey.
Superb performances made today's the warehouse burned down. You made 100. You sold 0.
Oh my god.
Just print all the money.
Can we just tell? Yeah, I was gonna say, just print all the money.
There. 6 million. I'm buying a swimming pool.
Why isn't he a dragon? Oh my god, you did it.
Did I? I have to question this.
I mean, there was one fake credit sequence already. How does this sound like mom's spaghetti? It's the bug porn. Oh my god. It's just, there's more of it. How much of this did he make? And no wonder nobody bought it. That's not even... That's... I don't think the leaf is having sex with the stem.
Five Fractions was originally made in 2012 by Twin Beard Studios. This is the Game of the Decade edition, which is standalone and available on Steam for free. If you want to do it.
It certainly is something. He's purposely doing this. I mean, it's not that I would think he was not purposely doing it, but...
It's just a bee on a flower.
That hot bee on flower action.
Memory of Beard number 2.
So how was the game?
You saw it.
Congratulations, you finished
Yeah.
Frog Fractions and are certified Frog Fractioneers. Are you ready for the ultimate Frog Fractions experience? Buy Hop's iconic cat DLC and experience a day in the life of a frog wearing a hat. You'll feel as though you're playing an entirely different Frog Fractions game.
Because you are actually. I think he said that he would count it as like Frog Fractions number 4 if he was counting.
That one episode was clearly a parody of an education game.
Meep and Murr.
Phil. Follow Twin Beard on Twitter. Subscribe to the Twin Beard mailing list.
Oh, it does open up the browser. No.
I was saying, is that a fake out? It has to be a fake out. There's a lot of fake outs I saw in this game.
That also opens up. That one's entirely. Really quit? Don't really quit. If there's anything else to click.
They want you to play, Rick, forever.
I guess that's it.
Finally, it's over. Yes, it's over.
It's only 10:58 now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna launch this other game that I have.
I have to ask, where'd you find that game?